Read, read, read! This video lesson is all about close reading. The objective of this video lesson is to take a closer look at close reading lessons in Moodle. Our essential questions are, how can I create a close reading assignment in Moodle? And what is the most user-friendly way to present a close read in Moodle? Before we get started with Moodle, let's review what a close read is. It's careful and purposeful rereading of text. It requires students to get involved with the text as they read. We encourage them to notice text features and language, think methodically about the details, and dig deeper into the meaning of the text. Reference the Word document under this video for more information about a close read. Step 1 in creating a Moodle close read is to select your text. To select a text, you should look at it for qualitative features, quantitative, and look at it from the reader and task perspective. Qualitative means looking at the text structure, vocabulary, and the background knowledge that a student might need to read the text. Select your text with your reader in mind. Think about, will the student be motivated to read the section? Will the student be interested in what you're presenting? And think about any possible struggles the student may have with the text. And finally, when you select a text, look at the Lexile range of the material. Is the text on an appropriate readability level for the students? Now I know you're asking yourself, how do I know what the Lexile range means? This conversion chart has the Lexile rating and the grade level equivalent. So if you find an article, it'll tell you the Lexile rating, and then you can match it up to the grade level equivalent. There's a link to this chart underneath the video lesson. To finish up step 1 and picking a text for close read, here are some resources available that you can use to find articles to include in a close read. Step 2 in our process is to post the full text as the first question in your Moodle assignment. The most user-friendly way is to present the students with the whole text right in front of them, rather than giving them a link to go out to a website and find the text themselves. This sample here is an information question type in Moodle, and we've included the entire text for the article we want the students to read. If you'd like, you can add a link to the text as a resource under the full article. Before we move on to the last step in creating a Moodle close read, let's do a quick check of what we've learned so far. When selecting a text for a close read, what is the quantitative data you should consider? Student's age, student's Lexile score, or the student's GPA? If you said student Lexile score, you'd be right. And remember, there's a link under this video lesson for the Lexile conversion chart. Our last step in creating a Moodle close read is designing the questions. After the first read, the questions should focus on the key ideas and details in the text. Things like main idea, story elements, key details. Remember, for a close read, we're encouraging the students to reread and dig deeper. So for the second read, in Moodle, you're going to select a portion of the text and ask the kids to dig deeper for understanding. Your questions will focus on vocabulary and text structure and features. And for the third reread, in the same Moodle assignment, we'll present the students with another section of text, and we're going to encourage them to integrate knowledge and ideas. We'll be looking at these questions to synthesize and analyze information, and these questions will be text-dependent questions. Reference the Word document under this video for examples of questions that can be used in a close read. Here's an example of reposting sections of text to encourage rereading. Question number 2. We've taken a section of the full article that was posted in question 1. We've even highlighted a section that we want them to focus on before we ask the question. And remember to highlight text features. Question number 4 here is an example of a text feature question. Encourage students to look at the text feature by highlighting them in your questions. Let's have a quick how-to review for adding Moodle close reads. Step 1. Select a text for the students to read. Step 2. Add the entire text to the first Moodle question. And Step 3. Design questions to encourage rereading and digging deeper. I hope we've reached our lesson objective. If you have any questions about how to create a close read in Moodle, watch the video again. So what now? We'd like to encourage you to add a close reading to each topic or unit whenever possible. If you have any questions or need some help, reach out to us.